Welcome back, Big Mush 9000 here, and today we are looking at how to prepare brown rice, both parboiled and regular brown rice. In a recent video, I was looking at colonisation times for various grains used in mushroom cultivation, and I had some SD card trouble whilst filming the brown rice preparation, which I found quite annoying. So today I thought I'd make a video just showing my process for preparing brown rice. Let's have a quick look at the materials and supplies required for this, and then we'll get straight into it. But just quickly, if you get use out of these videos, hit the like and subscribe button. Your support really does help me out. All right, enough with the promotion. Let's check out these materials. Okay, we're gonna need some rice. I have both parboiled and regular unparboiled rice here. You can kind of see the difference between the two right there. We're also going to need some jars. Use whatever you got. And a lid to fit your jars with an injection port and a filter, just like you see here. And there they are, ready for the rice. We'll also need some aluminium foil. I like the thick aluminium foil. A big pot to cook the grains in, the rice, just like this one. And then a colander or strainer to strain the rice. We'll also need a dish and a scale. I like to weigh my grains just so I don't waste any. And that's it. Let's prepare the parboiled first. To prepare the parboiled rice, I first weigh out around 600 grams. I'm only making 2 jars of parboiled rice. My jars usually require 300 grams. So 600 grams should allow me to fill 2 jars quite nicely without any waste. Next, we simply bring a pot of water to the boil. And once the water reaches a nice rolling boil, we dump all the rice in at once and begin gently stirring, just to ensure a nice consistent cook. In my case, the packaging for the rice I'm using advises 8 minutes to fully cook, so I'm going to simmer the rice for half of that, or around 4 minutes. The rice you have access to may vary slightly from mine and require a longer or shorter cook time. If in doubt, use the old taste test. You're aiming for a slightly crunchy, half-cooked texture. It might require a little experimentation, but once you find a brand you like, you can dial in your cook time pretty quickly. Now, once the rice is cooked and the correct consistency is reached, prepare a strainer in the sink and have a jug of cold water at the ready. This will allow us to quickly quench the rice to prevent it from overcooking. I then let the tap run over the rice for a little bit to make sure it's cooled right down. Once the rice is quenched and strained, we simply leave it for about half an hour to an hour for the exterior of the rice to dry. We want to limit as much excess water as we can. Too much water can cause a few different problems, including increased rates of contamination, and can also affect how the mycelium grows. The final consistency should be dry to the touch, almost rubbery or bouncy, and none of the grains should stick or clump together. Once this consistency is achieved, it's time to load the rice into the 2 jars I have here and to cover the lids with foil to protect the filter during sterilisation. And that's all there is to it. These jars are now ready for the pressure cooker. Now, to prepare regular brown rice, it's much the same as the parboiled, except our cook time will be a little longer. As before, I'm going to weigh out my rice, only 300 grams this time as I only require 1 jar. We then bring our pot of water to the boil, and as before, we dump it into the boiling water and give a stir. As the water gets back up to temperature, I then turn the heat down until it's a gentle simmer. I'll then simmer the rice for around 15 minutes, stirring every so often until it has that crunchy, half-cooked consistency we're looking for. I'll then strain and quench the rice to prevent overcooking. Again, we leave the rice to strain and dry off for about 30 minutes to an hour, or until it's soft but not sticky or clumpy. When ready, you simply load it into the jar, place some foil over the top, and it's ready for the pressure cooker. Alright, so fill your pressure cooker with water until it's just below the trivet. Place the jars on the trivet and close the lid. Then I remove the counterweight from the steam exhaust port nozzle thing, whatever it's called, and then I turn the heat on. The pressure cooker will then heat up and start pumping out steam through this nozzle. This is called a purge, and it will remove the air from the pressure cooker and replace it with steam, thereby increasing the efficiency of your sterilisation cycle. Shout out to Whitebeard for showing me this. Check out his channel in the description below. After purging for a few minutes, I'll place the counterweight back over the steam nozzle and let the pressure increase to 15 psi or 105 kilopascals. Let the pressure cooker run for about an hour and a half, and there you have it. Brown rice preparation. Reasonably quick and easy as, ready for your liquid culture, and your culture's going to love it. If you've made it this far, thanks so much for sticking around. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll see you legends in the next one.